just going for what they think is strong. Like to just follow up on the draft is just I really like how they opened the draft. Like TB Tech is like they seem on top of meta, whatnot, ready for this DK. But the way they finished it with the Tiny and the Razor, I feel like there's a lot of room for Spirit to wiggle around.
Okay, so you said that one win they like to, you know, go with their own thing, not really try to counter the enemy heroes. Do you think this is sometimes the right way to draft? Can this be a winning recipe?
Actually, with what they did right now, I actually forgot completely what they did. I really like the swap around. They're gonna put the TB carry and the Razor offlane with the Tiny 4. So this makes a lot more sense. Now their draft is like fully turned around. We're gonna have a level 1 fight. Just some trade, not too much, but this is a very cool cool adaptation. Always forget about TB carry.
I mean, wait. You didn't know that it was TB carry?
I thought it's something like a Razor carry and Tiny core.
Offlane Tiny, okay.
Or mid lane Tiny that people now they do. But this is a huge, this is very nice, and this mid lane will be very, very interesting.
Are you gonna change your mind? Are you now gonna say one win are winning this one?
I think one win has a better draft, but are they winning it? I cannot go so far.
How do you reckon they're gonna be catching the sniper, and how in general is Lars' lane gonna go versus Shira here?
I mean, definitely the Tiny. All he needs is a blink dagger. We saw it yesterday from the box. He just blink dagger, 4 stuff, avalanche into tossback, maybe a X mark before that. There's a lot of things to do.
That's gonna help for sure. Looking at the top lane, we're gonna see Collapse and Mira, Dragonite, and the Rubik versus a Terrorblade plus a Techies. That does seem like an okay lane for the Terrorblade.
It's kind of okay for both sides, but Techies 5 is a really strong laner, and the level 2 will be the true test for the DK and the Rubik. But first, we're gonna have the pause.
I mean, we have to have a pause from time to time. That's just how it goes. Yadro will disconnect. Seems to be in a country where internet is pretty bad.
I don't know. He's in the same country as me. Maybe he just has the wrong provider. I have a very good internet. So I would like to shout out the one win jerseys. I think their jerseys are pretty nice. Actually, pretty nice. What do you think about one win jerseys? Like the color scheme is just lovely.
I like the color scheme. I have to say I like the color scheme, but I'm a big fan of like dragons and stuff. So this Team Spirit jersey is cool to me, as it does have that really cool dragon right next to it. And we had the Chinese New Year recently, plus all of those dragons defending the throne. I just feel like it goes with the team nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, saying one win jerseys are beautiful doesn't make Team Spirit jerseys not beautiful. They're also. And
but we still have to compare, right? It's not like, oh, one win jerseys are beautiful and then we find 10 others that are more beautiful. Then, you know, it's not gonna be so much. But if we say, oh, one win jerseys are better than this and this, then we can put our words where our mouth is.
In this bottom lane, this is where the real pressure is for one win. I felt like you last pick this Razor with the Tiny against the Lifestealer. I think it's the right choice. Try to shut down the Yatoro. I mean, all the Spirit players are great. They're all TI winners, some 2 times, some 1 time. But shutting down the Yatoro, it's a really good approach. But you still need to execute.
Pagna, though, is a pretty strong laner. He always emphasizes it quite a lot of movement speed, a lot of range, spamming spells, and we can see that he's just attacking the Razor, doesn't even care about the Tiny. I mean, you can hit the Tiny sometimes when he's a little bit too aggressive, but it's about keeping the Razor low.
Yeah, but I would like to see Sweden and Cloud actually attack the Pagna. That's what I wanted to say. Like, get rid of this Pagna and then just even deny. Should it be first blood? Of course it will. Now just use this damage to deny this flag creep, and now you pressure. But on the top lane, Collapse is just gonna be harassed. Respect not committing the suicide or the blast off.
I mean, it's normal. Once you get level 2 in the Terrorblade, you just instantly start applying pressure. Though level 1 Dragon's Blood stronger than it used to be. 4 armor, 4 HP regen. Respect is dropping low as well. Mira, you have to be careful. These two, they do a lot of damage. Actually, Respect gonna be jumping forward. One more hit is gonna take him down. Mira in a lot of trouble. Has the Fairy Fire to keep him alive. And Collapse going to smack down this Terrorblade. Now in a 2 versus 1 scenario with the meta expiring, it is gonna be Munkushi that is also under threat.
Yeah, at the end of the day, your first meta leads to a death on a support, so not something you want to see if you're a 1-win fan. And by the way, it was Blast Off called Suicide before?
No.
When it used to kill you?
When it used to just kill you, was it like killing you every time when it...
No, I think it was just lethal. It did like 50% of the damage. Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyhow, this lane is not going as well as they expected to. I feel like with the DK against Techies and the TB should be going better. But Collapse will be very happy about it.
Collapse is one of those guys that just lanes well all the time. It's actually insane. When he's in good form, even in a losing matchup, even when he has a bad support, he just still gets a solid amount of farm. He does play these heroes that are quite tanky and have solid attack animation, but still.
Yeah, he's an offlane player. That's what they play. They play the big beefy boys.
But what about this mid lane where the sniper is winning versus the Kunkka? Very rarely do we see a Kunkka lose a mid lane, and Larl is actually doing it, and he's doing it in style. That's a lot of an advantage. 24-10 to 17-3.
I cannot really judge the sniper lanes as they're not often seen in pubs or competitive, but I know for a fact that Larl is the specialist. And
That's true.
Iposhka is gonna hit the deck like once again. This
Look
Razor.
at how low Sweden is.
Sweden. A very, very, very good tiny player. Maybe even his best hero alongside the Aya.
You recently played with him in a team, so you should know. He did play it quite long.
Oh, Respect. I'm gonna make a go.
Forwards. Yeah, I don't think you're killing Collapse. He actually turns around and says, fight me. He doesn't care with the Bracer and 2 points in Dragon's Blood, not even taking any significant damage.
Fight me, cowards. That's what TB says.
Yep, Collapse is gonna run away like a coward as Mira standing his ground. Collapse running forward, being very aggressive, has the Dragon Tail, and here comes the sniper. There's the specialist, Respect. He's trying to do some damage to Collapse. He's literally doing 0 right-click damage to him. The Sticky Bomb will do some, but definitely not enough to get the kill. What a rotation from Larl.
Exactly as we said, this guy's a specialist. You know, he's saying, guys, if they make a step forward top, I'm ready to TP. I might have 285 move speed, but I have a global teleport ability. If he makes a go on you top, I'm just coming and cleaning house. And what a rotation! This Terrorblade is in for a rough one.
You do have 315 movement speed during nighttime.
During the
as a
nighttime.
sniper.
Yeah, I often forget it. Do you? I mean, I know you don't play Dota anymore, but do you actually actively think about this nighttime move speed buff? Because
yes,
I think it
yes.
made Dota so much better. Like,
yeah,
no joke.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think about it a lot because we have seen the first thing that comes to mind is mid laners. When they get low, they walk back to the base when the 5-minute mark comes over. So I think that's the first thing where we all often see it. But also movements during nighttime. Smokes became better during nighttime than what they used to be. Right? You smoke during nighttime. If you don't have vision, it might just break you and you don't find anybody. But the sheer speed at which you move around the map, it really does help you. Well, let's see. Spirit, pretty much a clean laning phase from them. This Razor is ahead of the Lifestealer, but you talked about shutting him down. Yadoro doesn't seem shut down at all.
Yeah, especially in comparison to this TB. He's having a much better game, and you would expect Razor to be further ahead. This is still winning the lane, but if you compare like supports net for 2, oh, Torrent's gonna hit, X-Mark is gonna hit, Bolt is coming, Sweden is here. Do they have what it takes?
Let's see, toss avalanche, the damage, it is there, especially with the blast off, but now TP in from collapse. That's Sweden strong, the blood grenade, it did connect, he's gonna die. Actually, the blast wasn't even needed. Respect next on the menu. You wanna kill our mid laner? Well, now you pay. They all burn in fire, and that's gonna be 2 kills for Spirit. Very nice response.
A very cute kill on the sniper, but committing so much, and in the end trading your 2 supports, this actually slightly favors Team Spirit, I would say, because just the XP you get from these kills is just so good for the supports on the side of Spirit. And Cloud, it's gonna be an indirect consequence. Sniper dies, gets the TP bottom, support is not there. Really big kill. Meta. Sweden is here.
Let's
yeah,
see.
with the Kunkka TPing, it should be very free.
Yeah, he's all alone, really. Actually, it turns into a dragon. That's a mistake coming out from Collapse. For a minute and a half, he won't have his ultimate. But I'm really loving these sniper rotations. They're so unexpected.
Yeah, but both with a TP. I think mid laners got so much better at using TPs to rotate, but hold that thought. Mira gonna dodge the 3-3 or whatever that you said yesterday. But yeah, I think Collapse just thought that he's gonna... Not okay. Thought he might leave if there was no Kunkka. He didn't expect Kunkka, but Cloud, once again, Sniper is here. It should not be enough in my book.
Damage? He doesn't have it.
He did already infest damage.
Yeah.
You need Aghanims to infest the enemies.
Yeah, very true, very true.
This is my favorite part of the game.
Farming.
Yes, 2 supports farming the stacks. It's like, oh, it's the melody for my soul. I just love to see it.
No, you love to do it. That's what you love. And now you're just getting flashbacks and thinking, oh man, I would love to be this Pugna now.
I'm not a big Pagna player. Or for Rubik. Rubik is fun.
Very true, very true. As the goal lead of Team Spirit, it continues to increase. Usually this is what we expect from them versus teams that are of a weaker level at the moment, to just cleanly increase their lead until it becomes insurmountable. But of course, one win will go for a smoke. Moving towards the top lane, this is a good move.
Radiant are scanning.
We'll see. Definitely don't want to be giving up towers so early. DK and Pagna, they want to take it, but look at the Spirit. They're gonna split the house, run all the way. Even if they get me Poshka at the end, it's a win for Spirit. It's a very good game rate. I mean, it's so hard to gank these tier 1 teams.
It wasn't even all that slow from one win. They had a ward also on the lane. Everything was set up. Munkushi is like the perfect bait, as you really want to annoy him some more, kill him some more, but that's a problem. One win, they I don't know where they're supposed to make a play.
I mean, this is the problem versus the Nakes. It's like, if you can't get kill on your safe lane, mid lane usually it's not the kill. Like, they're gonna try on Yatoro, but he breaks the link. Should be more than fine.
Yep.
Can they even turn?
They're thinking about it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was cute.
Looks pretty good. They did kill his courier with an armlet, so that's gonna be slightly annoying for Yatoro for sure.
And they did save a siege for a while, so might be... Fight is gonna continue. Munkushi is here.
0 mana though. He does have some of it, goes for the meta, and that's gonna be Mira dead. They give it the kill to Cloud. Munkushi probably wanted that one for himself, but still, helping to push the Lifestealer tower is huge. Miposhka stunned up, the life drain is not gonna continue, has 10 wand charges, probably not gonna be using them, no reason to do so. Cloud gets a double kill, and a very clean rotation from Win.
Very, very, very clean.
Squeaky. As speaking of squeaking and quacking, Sniper got the tower.
Yeah, not so clean, because they will eventually end up trading 1 for 2 towers. This mid lane by Sniper, and DK is just how this hero works. He just gonna get you tower. This is what made him so popular in this meta, besides that level 18 timing. But they're not gonna give it for free. Sweden's coming.
Yeah, they want to be able to rotate. They have kept that tower alive for quite a long time. I mean, killing the Dragon Knight once when Collapse made a mistake and went for the dragon form just before he was gonna die. All of those things do add up, and you do want to delay it a little bit versus the Dragon Knight, which is nice, right? One win, they did take the enemy safe lane tower versus a lifestealer pre-15 minutes. This is kind of a prerequisite for you to even play versus a lifestealer.
Yeah, you're taking off one of his strongest sides. But let's see if they have what it takes to defend this tower. Mukushi will not be coming, no matter. Cloud, no ultimate for now, but he's ready to TP. Can they execute this? 4 heroes around.
Shrapnel is such a good spell. You cannot hide there behind the tower. They even scouted the mines, so they're gonna know what's up there. And the creeps, that wasn't a good move for Sweden Strong. He probably wanted some tossbacks.
Still, tower stays defended, and they have 1 core more farming on the side of 1win. This favors them, this stalemate. And Spirit will give up, at least for now.
This Terrorblade, who got demolished in the laning phase, is now actually doing okay. Spirit, they go back, they have some nice stacks that were made, and this time around it's not going to be only the supports farming them, but Mira more than happy to get some of the experience from the big ancient stack. So what's the item build for a sniper? Let's talk about that. So he is going Dragonlance into an Aghanim Scepter.
To just put the discussion a little delay, I just want to mention, like, comparison to Mao's game yesterday for Spirit. They just kind of giving a little bit more respect to their opponents, right?
Yep.
Like, I feel like if it was Mao's, they would definitely power through this top tower, which they will do now.
Yeah, well, Collapse is gonna try to run away, but the X marks the spot where we're gonna drown the dragon in the skies. He is strong, but not if he gets tossed even higher in the air. Respect is the one that gets the kill there with the proximity mines, and once again, Collapse goes down.
Yeah, I mean, offensive blink. I thought they're gonna poke the Tiny without blink, but once he blinks in, it just makes so easy for Kunkka to rotate with the TP. And for the sniper build, I mean, we're gonna see something new. I was definitely not gonna say Dragonlance Aghanims, but I play some overthrow games. The arcade game that Team Spirit really likes to play. And snipers, they go Kanda every time.
Look at this move from the Lifestealer. He's gonna have the Hurricane to push him back and then come out, slow him down. Razor has no mana for a TP. He doesn't have a TP anyways. Here comes Collapse. Dragon Tail is there. And, oh, they kill him before the Assassinate comes through.
And the one important thing I think many people forget, the recent buff to Sniper Assassinate is that you refresh the cooldown once you kill a guy. So we could see some big sniping incoming.
Yeah, like bang, 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 and with an Aghanim Scepter, you just fire out so fast. It could be just those shots coming out super hard. This is Miposhka now on the top lane. Once this tower, he's gonna pay with his life most likely because of it. The Torrent connects. They also have the toss. The Crapify will expire, but the Tekis is there with the magical damage anyways, and Respect gets himself another.
Are you fine with that? Every day of a week, 4 heroes for you and a tower? You always take that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mira? Yeah.
He's
He wants to
plotting
get
something.
some hate towards himself, and he's just continues to dig. He has this kobold slave with him who is just giving him extra money. But what's the next move for Spirit? I mean, they were 3k gold ahead. Now 1win are kind of completely back in the game, and they want to continue with the moves. You talked about this a little bit. These smokes that just get popped over and over again, and then from minute 22 to minute 30, nobody even has a smoke.
Yeah, you just try to play for right now and here, and DK is gonna get out. I'm not sure if that mid lane observer spotted the smoke, but that was a perfect timing to TP out. With Poshka, TP cooldown, he's gonna have to take a chill. I mean, what's the timing for Spirit? They have, I think it's the Radiance plus Aghanis plus another item on DK. I'm not sure what he's going for.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Manta, I guess.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Manta
They
and then
see the
into
TB, but they're on top of Dire Ward 2 and TP from attack. He's with a smoke. He's pinging out. They want to smoke.
AD rune on Chira. They should be able to find this vision on the hill from Spirit. This Mira has been found. Steals the X, marks the spot.
They want
It's not
more,
really
they want
gonna
more.
change Mari. Oh, there it is. They found the sniper as well, and here comes the boat to drown them in the river. Literally, respect. Does so much damage on this techies as the Dragon Knight runs himself away before he gets caught as well. One win. They are overwhelming Spirit at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, this vision from the Respect or Sweden Strong, I'm not sure. If you look at the minimap, it's proving too much for Spirit. They just know everything on the side of 1win. They get 2 kills, they get 3 kills, now they get a tower. And you said it a minute ago, 3k lead for Spirit turns into a 6k swing, 5k swing basically. 1 win, striking.
I mean, I like the sniper in this game in general, in the later portions of it. He's not too bad. Though sniper is also pretty good at somewhat in this part of the game, but he's gonna die again, I think. Larl is gonna be found. No, they're not gonna X him. They're actually gonna throw it towards the torrent and towards the bomb, so Larl is just gonna be exploding. One more hit, and there it is. The Tidebringer brings him down as Collapse comes in with a blink into a proximity mine. The Pavis will be protecting Chira as he does have a haste rune running himself away. Yatoro wants to get something, at least a courier of respect will fall, but that is such a huge kill for 1win once again.
Oh, that looked like a tilt TP, man. There's so many different ways to TP to the mid lane, and he decides the most dangerous one and gets punished right after he respawns, but Collapse and Yatoro.
Yeah, vision.
For more.
Ah, there it is. That should be Chira dead. It's time for Respect to run away. Actually, he's just being protected. He has the Aghanim Scepter running away. Yatoro, he's gonna get his damage range actually pulled by DX. It does break the link, but it doesn't matter because Cloud is still gonna be doing a massive amount of damage. This Radiance is making him miss a little bit. Mira finishes off Sweden Strong. At least they get the tiny torrent. Will connect on Mira as Cloud is still going for more. As Collapse will try to TP himself away, and unsuccessfully at that. You lose 2 supports, but you claim 2 cores, and Mira could be next on the menu. If you're this Kunkka, you have to be extra careful. Another Fade Bolt could mean the end of your life as Mira goes for a TP out. Whereas the X, it is not going to be available. Chira a little bit too far away.
In the end, it actually turns out very bad for Spirit, losing both Collapse and Yatoro, but it looks for a moment, yeah, they're finally going to their vision. They're finally bringing back the Spirit, you know. That one thing that stood out in their TI wins is that they always get the fight on their own vision. This time 1win is just, it just proves to have too much. This Kunkka is too tanky. Miposhka should be just fine with the TP. TP is to our outpost, but anyhow, it's fine.
Yep, easy escape from him. Razor is just the type of hero that cannot stop you. We used to see Yule Scepters built onto Razor. Nowadays, it's usually not something that you want to go for.
Not in the current games. Sure, there's some games for it, but right now it's not. And
Sweden? Actually, the Centaur creep came over to assist Spirit even further.
We failed to mention this avalanche still. I mean, we mentioned a little bit, but that's a spell. When you get it, it kind of turns the game around. It's like a timing of itself. Like now, for next 3 minutes, this Rubik is a huge target. Chira Jr. gets the Miposhka.
Where is the
It's
sentry?
like the Crepify.
He's still gonna die. It's just a matter of time. You try with a life drain, you lose your life. We haven't mentioned the Skadi on the Terrorblade. That's a huge timing for 1win. This Terrorblade is at the top of the network chart by a solid margin, and he had the worst laning phase out of all the 6 cores in the map.
Yeah, but still a TB, and with his team play, like how much his team turned the game around, he just had enough space to recover. This is what I wanted to see from Ramsey's team last game, Liga. Like I think they failed at this. Like when their carry gets punished, they tend to run to him and try to help him. Where 1win shows another way, that sometimes the offense is the best defense, and they just make enough space on the other part of the map for him to be a top 1 network.
I still want to see Laurel having some impact in this game. He had those early TPs, but other than that, the sniper has been very quiet. One window, they're gonna be using that silence of the sniper to go for the Roche. Nobody's in the vicinity to stop them, and that is gonna be pretty much a freebie. None of your towers are gonna take some damage. Spirit, good at shoving out the waves at least, so maybe they can prepare for a fight later on.
Yeah, not even popping the meta means right after they push these waves, they'll be ready to fight. Give it to a TB, not the best Aegis carrier in the game, must say.
I mean, Razor has a BKB, and Kunkka... I don't know if you want to give an Aegis to Kunkka.
Yeah, still not too bad. You know, he gets to at least not be bursted so easily on the TB, so he can play around his refraction a little bit more. And Collapse and Yatoro gonna take the Wisdom and probably go for this Torment. What? Shards, Rubik is great. Pagna is okay, especially versus TB. So, happy either way.
All those illusions. Might be even better on the Pagna here at the start.
Could be. This shard is, I feel, very underrated, even if there is no illusions in the game.
True. Just for the range of the Nether Ward and how you can place it on weird spots, it's gonna be worth it. Okay, they want to toss people towards the mines once again. I think Spirit this time around, they're gonna be aware.
Radiant's top tower
They will be, but they still need to push these waves. I mean, Poshka is gonna go for it. Sweden is gonna see him. He's hesitating.
tower is under attack.
He wanted to toss Mipashka towards the X'd Kunkka so that he flies quite a lot over. But with all of this pressure, you pushing out Spirit from the top lane, you claim the triangle, you claim the top tier 2, and Spirit are pretty much helpless to stop you in any way. So in terms of map control, one win did get quite a lot, but the goal lead has been decreasing. So Team Spirit, in terms of movements and farming, for the past 2 minutes, they have been doing a stellar job.
Has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Still, it just
Dire's bottom tower
feels
is under
dangerous. You're playing a Lifestealer into a Razor and a Terrorblade. I guess the sniper comes in handy, but you're gonna need some time before the sniper really does pack a punch.
Yeah, there is no clear draft advantage going to the later parts of the game. I mean, Rubik is pretty sick, and the DK timing. Oh, Miposhka. This should be a freebie here.
That looks very much dead. He's gonna try with the life drain. Nice X marks the spot there to stop it. They're trying to give the kill to Chira. Sweden Strong was to help as well. Chira, he's got it. He doesn't need any assistance as the Terrorblade. TP to the bottom lane. He wants another tier 2, it seems.
Yatoro's gonna walk into some mines.
Yep, he's gonna get his damage taken away. 80 damage out, suddenly you run away. And this is one win controlling a triangle area with just 2 of their heroes.
Yeah, and bunch of mines. I mean, to continue on the on that late game, but I think Spirit doesn't often win games on their like late game draft. It's just the way they fight and they use abilities, and now we're gonna see it. This is an Aegis TB, maybe the worst target possible.
He's a hard target even when he doesn't have the Aegis, but with it he's a problem. 10 seconds until the rage is up. Maybe one would want to be using this one to go for a play. Miposhka in a good position not to get caught. Spirit, their movements just circling around one win, quite nice so far not to get taken down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's still a problem, Milan, because look at that. One win are the ones taking towers. They're the ones that are killing tier 2s. Spirit are kind of stuck on their side of the map.
They're still farming. The gold lead maintains 2 to 3k.
Middle tower has fallen.
But yeah, clearly on the back foot. I think when this Aegis is out, they might look for a fight. But Munkushi and Sweden Strong, this is very deep, but with X Mark it's kind of bulletproof.
Yeah, but they did assassinate him. This is the only reason that one of the supports didn't get tossed back. So that extra stun that is given to the sniper from his Aghanim Scepter actually saved, I'd say, Mira's life. I think I think Miposhka was a little bit farther there to the west.
We're gonna make a camp in these mines. In one win, just showing some interesting gameplay, you know. Always looking for the opportunities. Wisdom will be on the list of engagements now. Do they want to try with some X mark on the Tiny to steal it Cloud?
They need the damage from the Lifestealer. Nice
Nice
force staff to
Forza.
keep him at bay. Assassinate on Techies.
No
Here comes
rage.
the strong toss back onto Yatoro, who's gonna
Someone
be running
help
away.
him.
Here comes the bow. They're gonna bring him back. The stun is there. He gets the infest onto collapse. Will be fine, but will
Torrent Storm?
collapse. We find the Torrent Storm is there. He's trying to dodge all of the water. Glimmer PK protecting him. Of course, they have vision. Here comes Yatoro coming out of it, knowing that he has the rage back. Going for Cloud. That's the hero that you want, and good positioning from the sniper. So now,
Oh
they want
my
more
God.
stolen Torrent. Perfect. They do use the thunder. Here comes Sweden Strong Avalanche. Is there a toss? It is gonna be on the wrong target. Yatoro coming forward. The Sweden Strong gets the life drained out of him. What a team fight from Spirit and another Torrent. Mira, stop it. Don't do this to them. It's just not fair. Yatoro gets a triple kill and Spirit school one win in how you team fight.
I mean, this is what we said. This is what I said 30 seconds ago. Spirit doesn't win because they have better heroes. They just outplay the hell out of one win. I mean, that was beautiful to watch, man. This is, if you don't like this, you don't like Dota 2. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. It's not a big team fight spell. It's not a black hole.
Like,
It's
let's look at it again.
perfect usage on every little thing.
Perfect infest, last second, and perfect glimmer, perfect force stuff by the Mira, steals the torrent, they fight back, and right now, 3, 2, 1, bam! Holy moly.
And did you see Larl's positioning there on the low ground all this time? He wasn't even behind his team. He was actually on the side without any chances of getting caught. He actually stopped the blast off there. He didn't catch that during the fight.
I'm still under impression, and 3k down, now there's 6k up, 9k goal swing. Now they're ready to take even a little bit less favorable fights. This Razor is soon going to stop being counter to this Lifestealer. With the Lincoln out, it's gonna be so hard.
Does that kind of a fight sometimes demoralize a team? Like, what the hell just happened? Is that something that might go through their minds?
Depending from the team, but usually through my mind goes just what can we do better next fight? Like what was the exact reason that we can change to have a better fight, and maybe playing more on the toss back, focus on different heroes. Let's see, Larl, he's a different hero.
Oh, they X'd him, so they're gonna bring him closer to his team. Doesn't matter, he's just dead. He will be taken down with ease. 69 seconds on the sidelines. Miposhka
want
running
more.
with the Glimmer Cape. Sweden Strong, he's not done. Gets to the low ground, another toss back. Sweden is really crushing it on this Tiny, right? We are looking at Spirit, to their spell usage, but this guy has been making the plays.
It's almost perfect, right? That's why we called his Tiny one of his best heroes. He just, once he gets on the roll, like these tossbacks don't stop. And I like Spirit also there, just cutting their losses, but they basically lost 50% of their lead. From 6k to 3k in 2 deaths. And Rosh will respawn in 1 minute. That might decide the whole game.
For sure. Terrorblade has a Daedalus, so if it comes down to just straight up right-clicking somebody, Munkushi will rip everybody apart. It's only the Radiance mischance that is slightly gonna annoy you. Everybody else just gets demolished.
It's the red item timing, but before that, Collapse might be forced to BKB. Now he doesn't even have mana for both of BKB TP. Now he does, so if he wants, he can go. Oh my god, this red item, the Daedalus, you see? Even the DK suffers heavily.
I would understand you calling it the red item if it was the only red item, but there's so many red items.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point. Like, the carry players, you have to get a red item. Otherwise, you're not gonna have the damage.
Dragonlance?
Sometimes, Dragonlance doesn't go under that. It's not even red. Like, you get the point.
Okay, okay, I get the point. I get it. I understand what you mean. It just seems to me that it's hard to discern which is the red item. As
Do they just go for it? They have the data also. The red item also allows you to take a rush without popping the meta, but they're not gonna make a rush their enemy.
Okay.
5-on-5 smoke.
Here comes the Dragonite Illusions to scout out. It's only level 2 Dragon form. He doesn't have the Ags just yet, nor does he have level 18. Team Spirit in a good position, but one win in a better position at the moment.
These Dragon Illusions, they demine everything. And let's see, Tiny's going in with X-Mark.
Nice attempt, not good enough. They're dealing with mines first, then they're dealing with illusions. This is smart from Team Spirit, they're taking it slow.
Again, Sweden strong.
Gonna get slowed down, the stun is there, they want to kill the Tiny, they understand that this is the problem with the Dragon Tail follow-up, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Here comes the boat, nice and fast, onto the Dragonite Illusion. Yadaro is not gonna get stunned. The Torrent will catch him, Torrent Storm will be there as well, hella annoying to him.
Stolen Torrent Storm!
Let's see Mira, what can he do with it? Because now they're gonna be going on the Kunkka. The assassin is there trying to save him. BKB a little bit too late. Does have a buyback. Tiny also dropping low. Will be losing his life. And Mira just making sure that his water park has a lot of a better revenue than the one on the Kunkka Cloud. Trying to TP away, will be successful at it. Respect. Some attempt as well. Collapse does not have the right click damage, but one win again get heavily outplayed.
Mira, Mira, Mira. It's all Mira. Whole game long. Once again, last time it was a Torrent, this time was a Torrent Storm. I mean, all Spirit played almost perfectly, but definitely a highlight of this fight. Again, beautiful, beautiful stuff.
That will be the Aegis for Yadaro. It's the banner as well. This was the second Roche, right?
Easy banner.
Have you gotten better at using it? Have you gotten better and understanding it?
I just save it, and once we go high ground, I use it as a high ground word.
Okay, that's actually super smart.
Nobody else uses it like that, and I didn't really get a chance to use it like that in competitor, but I think it's gonna be a new meta.
Okay, okay. We'll keep our eyes on that. If they're gonna be stealing your ideas, of course, hopefully you patented it so that you can actually get some money.
I did not. Oh, Sweden's gonna get the room, but without X-Mark, he might be in trouble. Torrent Storm's gonna be used, and like, how you don't actually get to play so much Dota, so you don't get the feeling of this Ogre Seal Totem. Like once you play heroes like Tiny or Batrider, they go in and out, and you have both Force Staff and Ogre Seal Totem. It makes you chuckle a little bit.
It's not like I didn't play for that long of a time. I played with the Ogre Seal Totem, so I understand just how strong it is. There will be a catch on Larl. Torrent Storm is there. This time around, perfect. Team Spirit running away. Sweden strong.
See all of them.
More. They know where they are. Mira running away. His public enemy number 1 has been a hell of a nuisance in the last couple of fights.
They're sticking around on Spirit. Torrent Storm might be coming off cooldown soon.
Mira, they're going in. Dragon Tail connects, trying to finish him off.
That's a Torrent Storm.
Force Staff. There's the BKB as well. Chiro will be fine. That stolen Torrent Storm being annoying. Yadaro think about going forward. He is gonna get tossed up in the air, losing a lot of his life in the process, as he still has the Aegis. The open wounds onto the Tiny, who blinks himself away. Collapse. A big black dragon now coming forward. Not able to catch anybody. Spirit, they stay without a kill.
But now meta is on the cooldown. That should mean with Sniper coming back in 15 seconds that Spirit can keep pushing this advantage. But they cannot go high ground. Just the Tiny techies, you cannot go high ground unless 2 or 3 heroes are dead. Meta or no meta, so now we should see Spirit trying to choke out one win. Not let them farm. They're gonna draw the line.
Okay, what's the approach, right? It used to be we get the enemy triangle, we control the bottom and the mid lane, and we choke them out, right? But nowadays, with the map being so big, it's not so easy. So what's the best way to approach choking out a team?
I mean, it's not so easy like before, but it's still the plan. It's just in advance, set up on the map, understand, deward everything, set up on the map and understand when they will show. Understand they will want to cut this mid wave and then kill the Tiny and take it step by step.
Yep. Sweden Strong will cut the mid wave, and Team Spirit haven't understood it just yet. As TPs are coming through, they want Sweden Strong dead, as they are gonna be running towards him. Ogre Seal Totem allows him to escape. He has the Arcane Rune. This is a hero that you're not gonna catch easily. Mira guesses wrong. Nice play from Sweden. Both teams have a glyph. Both teams haven't lost the tier 3. Only one tier 2 remaining for one win, but I guess not for long.
Not for long. That is the other way. Try to force them back by stepping onto the high ground, but that is a much riskier way. See, Viatoro is feeling himself. He's pinging it. He says, I want to hit for at least 3 seconds, but I'll need someone to infest him. There's a Kunkka on the other side. Break the Lincoln and X-Mark can come out, but now it's on Sweden.
On himself. That's weird. I guess
they wanted to go for a play. The toss back into a torrent. That was very cute, but they're gonna get it. And with this wasted, they're gonna force the glyph, maybe even get a tower.
Tower is dead. A rage in 2 seconds. We're just gonna go forward. The torrent does not connect. Yadaro, he trusts his instincts that he's gonna be able to react to the rage before the toss comes out. Staying in the creep wave, staying next to illusions. I guess you're fine with just the tower. Yule's on the Tiny there. He tried to go for a play, but it's just not gonna last long enough.
Still, Yataro wants to use this Aegis, and at least for a Ranger Axe, every little thing matters. Ranger Axe is going to live 5 HP. Collapse should be able to finish it once he has a ulti off cooldown.
Mira has a toss stolen, so Team Spirit have a cool way of making a play. Let's say Larl gets jumped, you can toss him out of trouble.
Yeah, I like that thought. Like defensive play, yeah, but offensive, you'll just be killing yourself, and Ranger Axe will be finished. Still no Aegis, but they are not going back. This is what we talk. This is how you choke the enemy. You make them come back, and the mining squad of DK Illusions clear everything. Lincoln broken.
Oh, nice rage just in time. Yara also has the Aghanim Scepter, so he can infest his enemies too. Is there gonna be a glyph usage? One win decides not to. Team Spirit slowly but surely get what they came for.
Yeah, I mean, just beautiful to watch how Spirit utilizes every little cooldown. You know, this tiny blinks in, messes up. That means 10 free seconds of everything they want to do. And like most of the teams, 95% of the teams would not go for these plays. But Spirit, they show why they're best team, maybe ever. They just, every little mistake is punished.
Slow and respect, force staff to the low ground, he'll be fine.
Actually,
brings him up there again. Avalanche, he got the rage off. Now Sweden Strong in trouble. He wants the Ogre Still Totem down. Laurel, he has so many mobility spells. Concussive Grenade still available. Tiny is dead. Sweden Strong has a buyback. Nice infest to the low ground. They know exactly where the Razor is. Coming out of him, gonna be lifted up in the air. Stunned by the Assassinate. Nice Manta dodge and the BKB. This should allow Cloud to survive. Collapse still has a BKB. Will be forced back there with the X and the Torrent, as Munkushi did pop up the meta, so Spirit, if they want to, they can reset. There's another Assassinate on respect there.
Tiny dead, meta dead, BKB on the Razor dead. They're gonna be going high ground mid right here and now. Let's see what they have to defend. No creeps, that's the only thing that's stopping Spirit from rushing up the high ground. They're pinging top, and that should be more than enough.
Completely different beast going mid lane push versus the Tiny and going a top lane push. In top lane, he really cannot toss you that deep into the base. In the mid lane, you're straight up in tier 4s, and that is way too dangerous. Stun on the Razor, doesn't have the BKB, gotta get pulled in. They have the Force Staff to keep him safe, as Cloud will escape barely, but the tower is gonna be taking a significant amount of damage from Collapse.
Oh, these DK Illusions, please remove it.
Sweden Strong is caught. He was trying to find something, and just look at that. DK Illusions plus the Shrapnel. They see him clearly. Yadaro, the second that he sees that his rage is going to be expiring, he gets away, and Collapse, once he gets the Manta, this can all continue.
Octarian finished. on the Dragon Knight, and he's just getting more and more obnoxious. Bloodthorn will be next. I mean, this is like death by 1,000 cats for 1 win, and they need to change something, and they'll make a 5-man smoke. Get the Wisdom Rune first, but can't they get anything else?
Oh, Collapse
Respect.
is just going in. He doesn't care. You can't go... Oh, actually, you can go through the Defender's Gate because you have the Black Dragon form, but the 1 win will escape for now. The thing is that Team Spirit, what is stopping them from going forward? 1 win are helpless.
I mean, the meta is gonna come off the cooldown, and 1 win will have to try something. They have one last glyph. They'll have to expand it too, but glyph will not save you. They're waiting for some Kunkka item for him to TP. This is 1 to last racks, only mid lane melee remaining.
Yeah, something came to the Kunkka. I don't know, he doesn't have anything new.
Not the refresher, maybe a BKB.
The 7-second BKB on the Kunkka, like it's not... I have no idea what he was waiting
They have
for.
a
The
glyph,
player
they
is
have to
moving.
try
Refresher.
something.
It is the refresher on the Kunkka, so maybe with it, they're gonna be able to do something. The glyph is still available. Sweden strong. Ogre still totem back into the base. He got slowed down by that open wounds of the lifestealer. These Spirit, they're not stopping, and they have no reason to stop. They're actually gonna be force staffing forward. Concussive grenade. There's the torrent, but they have the force staff for Larl trying to run away. Gonna get infested. Cloud taking away his damage. Larl doesn't really care about it. Nice Manta from Cloud. It is gonna be protecting him. He is gonna run, but just not fast enough versus lifestealer. Nice force staff. Here comes the boat. They're
No
just gonna
mana for
disengage on
second
Spirit
turn,
and
so-
collapse. He's not the one that needs to disengage because he's too tanky. The Yules keeping him safe. Actually, that was the Wind Waker as again a re-engage from Yadaro feels pretty much untouchable. Lincoln's got broken. They are going to be taking away his damage. Sweden strong in a lot of trouble. Has the invis to keep himself alive, and Yadaro cannot finish him off there with the hammer, as now he does get himself inside of this Razor. From the inside, he's going to be ripping him apart as Larl goes in to get himself a double. 1 win. They have 2 heroes which don't have buybacks, and they're just trying their best because they know, as guys on the home turf, they really needed to win. Everybody was cheering for them, but they are gonna get eliminated by Team Spirit. A triple kill for Lara. Are we gonna be seeing our first rampage of the tournament? They're calling GG. They don't want to give it to him. Come on, make the tournament more awesome.